Hey guys, my name is Corey and welcome to my channel where we create the world together. It is Thursday morning and where I'm at, that is Dollar Day for the Goodwills. Also, I checked the yard sale treasure map and there's some sales going on about 45 minutes away. It's supposed to be multi-family, big yard sale. One of them says that it's like a block yard sale, so I'm gonna go check that out. If you're new to my channel, I recently quit my job as a corrections officer after 9 years. I am pursuing becoming a reseller online, and that's what this channel is about. I talk about what it's like being a corrections officer. You can see some of my previous videos for that. Yesterday I had a couple of sales. I sold some cassette tapes, blank cassette tapes. I picked up a whole box for $10 and I've sold at least $30–40 of those already, and I still have about half of them left, so I made out really good there. So hopefully we can find something like that in these yard sales I'm going to. So let's go check it out. Check out the Arizona sunrise. Look at the mountains in the back. So listening to the radio, flipping through the channels, and that Ariana Grande song came on. I don't know if this has been said before. I think the song is called Thank You Next. Tell me she's not saying bacon eggs. You know that part where she's like, bacon eggs, bacon eggs. That's what she's saying, right? I just don't know why, when you're a singer, just enunciate. Or, I mean, I can't be the only one that said that, right? Bacon eggs, bacon eggs. So I'm in my old neighborhood, my old hood, and I thought it'd be cool to show you guys just the front of where I went to high school. So there used to not be these gates. Pretty sure we had something to do with that. Everybody was always ditching all the time. People were sneaking in, sneaking out. So now they locked all this up. So I graduated in 2002. Here's our old football field. And what was really cool was when I was a teenager skateboarder, the city actually contacted all the local skaters, and we went to a city town hall meeting, and they wanted to build us a skate park because they could tell that all these skater kids are just, you know, running amok around town. We didn't have nowhere to go, nowhere to skate, so they actually said they're gonna build us a skate park. And they asked us how we wanted it designed. It was like me and like 9 other friends. So we actually sat down with this guy that wanted to build us a skate park, and we all drew out what we wanted, and he took probably 80% of our ideas and built this skate park right next to the high school. So I'm gonna see if I can go up here and just kind of show you what it looks like. I have a little bit of time before the yard sale is supposed to open, so I thought I'd come check this out. Man, this is like so crazy. This brings back so many memories. Is it open? Yeah, it's open. God, this is crazy to me. I haven't been here for about, holy crap, like 16 years. Over 10 years for sure. Yeah, this is cool. I gotta walk around this. I haven't been here so long. I need to take my kids here. It's crazy. Here's where I busted my head open. Coming down here, trying to go up this ramp, clip my tires right here, and busting my head on this. I know I wasn't the only one. I've seen a lot of accidents here. The ambulance has visited this place quite a bit. Yeah, this is crazy. I was leaving the skate park and it just got me thinking. I just wanted to say this. So I graduated in 2002. I think this skate park was built in 2000, I want to say. maybe close to 2001. And then it just made me think about being in high school when the towers were attacked in New York. So it's just like, through my high school 4 years, so many things happened, as I'm sure for everybody. I think no matter how old you are, so many things happen in high school, you know, that's like your prime. But I was in high school when the towers were attacked, and I just remember it was early in the morning, and my mom was waking me up like, Corey, get up, like something happened on the news. And I was like, I had this bad feeling, because she's never like that, and I just didn't even want to know. That's sort of what I was, that's sort of what I do, was I try to like avoid bad situations like that. And so I didn't want to get up. She's like, a plane just ran into the building, or ran into one of the towers in New York. And I was like, oh man, that's freaking crazy. That's unlucky. But I was like 16 years old or something like that, and, you know, young. So I just thought, man, that's just crazy, you know, and sad. But I just thought it was an accident. So I'm like barely getting out of bed. I don't want to move because it's time to go to school. And then she comes running back, and she's like, another plane just hit. And that's when I was like, oh no, this is serious. So, you know, obviously, just like everybody else, we're watching the news. It was just so crazy that, like, going to high school, I don't think any teachers did anything. We all went to school. All of our TVs were just on the news, and we just did nothing. We went from class to class and just watched the TV and watched all of this unfold. And it was just so surreal and crazy. And that was like the first time when I was young to think like our country can get attacked. You know, for me, I didn't experience war or anything like that, you know, being 16 years old. And up until that point, I just thought America was untouchable. And I just remember thinking, like, what could be next? If they can do that, what could be next? And it was just a scary time. I mean, there was, like, you know, kids obviously crying in school. There was a few kids that had family members that were there, you know, in the towers. And it was just so crazy to think about. So not to bring all that up and be all dramatic, but the skate park just made me think about it, like thinking back in high school, like, man, that was just insane. Okay, the first garage sale I couldn't record at because it was just me there, and the guy was like standing over my shoulder talking to me the whole time, but I picked up a shirt, and I'll show you that later. So I'm at the second one, and it was so hard to find because where I grew up, it's a little bit ghetto, a little bit, so it kind of looks like everybody's having a yard sale. Everybody has just stuff in their yard, but I found it, so let's go see what they got. Yeah, the hats are kind of cool. A little dirty, but they're pretty cool. That's funny, this guy left his beer here.
Yeah.
Silly. Bunch of pictures, some books. You guys were out yesterday. Did you have any luck yesterday? Did you sell some stuff?
A little. Not as much as, I think she set it up. My daughter did.
Oh, okay.
Set it up. And as it really usually take it down. Nothing goes Saturday, then it all comes.
Yeah. Well, I filmed a little bit there. I wanted to show you guys. So I was checking out her hats, and she was very nice. These people are very humble down here. So I was looking at her hats, and she's, you know, they were filthy. You know, she actually has some like really, really good old hats, which I probably should have just grabbed anyways, but it would have taken so much time to clean those to sell them. I mean, like the insides were all yellow from sweat, and they were just completely beat up. But she had old hats that sell really well if they're like clean and nice, but I just don't want to spend the time to do it. But anyways, I wanted to show you those hats because she was like bringing me over like a Phoenix Suns hat or something, but she's like, this one still got the tags on it, and when it was a Goodwill tag. So I just thought that was funny. So I think I got that in the recording, but she was very nice, but it was just really funny. But I did buy some things from her. So for $2, she gave me this TY Bear, which is It's a McDonald's one. So I don't know, they must have given these out in toys, but it's from 2004, so it's a little bit older, and it's still pretty clean. And I've done a little bit of research on these TY toys. The thing that caught my attention was this tag. I'm pretty sure this is a McDonald's toy, so it's not like a real like bear that you would have bought. Yeah, it is a McDonald's toy, obviously. It says McDonald's right there. But anyways, the tag, normally the TY tags is one big loop of fabric. This is just a single piece. So sometimes that's rare. I'm sure all of these came like that, but somebody might want it. But anyway, so for $2, I got that. She just gave me, because she was nice, an apple frame for my wife. She said, your wife can have that. I told her she likes apples. Also, she had, check this out. Who knows what this is? So this is a VHS fast rewinder. I don't know if it works, and she doesn't either, but nostalgia. So I used to work at Blockbuster, and we had a counter just full of those things because everybody would just drop off their VHS, you know, at the end of the movie. So we had a counter full of those because before we could put the movie back out on the floor, we had to rewind them. So we had like 9 of those, and those things were just going all day. We would get movies from people, dropping them off, put them all in there, rewind them really quick. So some people actually still like these things. So who knows what I'll get for it. It's not even that heavy, maybe a couple of pounds. So shipping on it will be like, I don't know, like $7, something like that. We'll see what they go for. I didn't even look them up. She was talking to me the whole time. But this I did look up. So this was laying there. So with the Amazon app, I just scanned it really quick while she was talking to me. Scanned the barcode. These go on Amazon, brand new, for $18. She gave it to me for like I said, everything was $2. So I don't know, it was like 50 cents, 75 cents. And it's brand new in box, never opened. So that should sell really well. So that was definitely worth the trip. So we'll see. I may be going to another garage sale. We'll see. Goodwill opens up in less than 30 minutes. So I'll probably meet up with my mom because she lives around here and go check out Goodwill. Finished with the first Goodwill. I didn't film too much in there, to be honest. I completely just forgot about filming. I was so wrapped up into finding like gray tags that were for $1, and my mom was there with me, so we were just like looking at stuff and looking up comps and checking for damage on the clothes and stuff that we got. I'll just go through an entire haul when I get home and just show you guys really quick what I picked out and why I picked it out. But for now, I'm gonna go to the next Goodwill with my mom. I'll try to do a little bit of filming there, and if we get something, maybe I'll try to film it. On the way to Goodwill, I saw this thrift store off the side of the road, so I'm just gonna check this out real quick.
All right, thanks. I appreciate that, though. I'll let her know if she can take anything maybe she can call you. I absolutely will. All right, you take care.
All right, nothing at that thrift shop, but that place is really cool. The guy that owns it, his name is Sean. He just takes in donations of almost everything. Some of it was trash, but he has some cool old stuff. And what he does is he gives 50% off to veterans. So that's awesome. I almost bought something just to support that, but there was just nothing that I can really do with any of it. But he was nice. He actually gave me a contact to maybe get rid of some old puzzles that I bought, which you would have seen in a few videos ago, because those aren't really doing too well on eBay. They're just not getting any views. I know they're worth way more than what I paid for them. It's just a matter of finding the right person to buy them, put them in the right spot. So he gave me a contact, so I'll probably call that guy later. So right now we're gonna run into this next Goodwill, and we'll see what we can find. Didn't find anything at that Goodwill, and now we're gonna eat at Denny's. Okay, so back home finally from the Goodwills, the garage sales, and eating lunch with my mom. I'm just gonna show you guys just real quick what I bought today, tell you what I paid for it and what it should go for about. I have no idea on this fast rewinder for a VHS. I got no idea, but old stuff like this, it normally sells, probably won't get too much for it, but I gotta look for it. This McDonald's bear that I showed you guys earlier, this I showed you guys earlier, it goes for like 18 on Amazon, 17 on Amazon. It's a DY-NEX mini DVI to video adapter, brand new in the box. At a garage sale they're really dirty, but I got these Coach sandals. So they're super dirty, but after I clean them up, they'll be great. You know, they're not broken. I mean, they got some wear on them, but they should be all right. Okay, and then for the Goodwill shirts and stuff, I picked up this side out shirt. The only reason why I got it is because of the print. So it's got this like bright blue Hawaiian themed print. It's probably not worth much, but I paid $1. All of these shirts I paid $1 for, unless I say otherwise. I got these two shirts together. They were $1 a piece. The brand is not that good. It's Arrow, which are super common, but they're nice shirts, and I figured I'd just lot them together, so two, and probably just put them up for like $15 or best offer just to get them out the door. It's probably just like a quick $10, $15 turnaround. This brand I am not familiar with, but I looked them up. So it's called International Concepts. I've never seen these before, but I looked them up online and they do sell. There's just not a lot of them out there, but Goodwill had it at $10. So they must have done some kind of research maybe, but all their prices are high. But it's a really nice shirt. It's a XXL, so it's too big for me, but it smells clean. It almost feels new, smells new. So that one right there, probably $15, $20. This is pretty cool. So Brooks and Dunn, I paid up for this shirt. I paid $13 for it, but this is a Brooks and Dunn shirt. These things go for a lot of money normally. I think the cheapest one on sale on eBay right now is around the $30 mark, and it didn't even have as cool as a design as this one. This one's got a really cool, catchy design. So I should double my money on that one. This right here, not another good brand, but Hager. So the reason why I picked it up is, for one, it was $1, and it's Hager Golf Cool 18. These shirts are like a $15 shirt, but it was only $1, so just something to fill up my store on eBay with right there. This is kind of cool. So again, nothing flashy. This is just a regular Ralph Lauren polo large striped shirt for men, but I like this because, for one, it's authentic polo, which I come across fake all the time, but this is authentic. And if you want to know how, there's a couple ways you can tell. So I've learned this. You want to look at the stitching on the label right here. The stitching on the label right here will match the color of the shirt, the primary color, which is black. So you want to look for that. You also want to look for the horse symbol right here. You want to make sure that it sticks out, like it's puffy. When you rub against it, it's puffy. And also, the back of the polo shirts will be longer than the front, which you can see right here. So this is the back, and it's a lot longer than the front. So this is an authentic polo shirt. These shirts, you don't get too much for, around $10, $15, but again, it was $1. This was a good find. So this is a, let me see. So an Amen Corner Masters shirt, white. And this thing, I'm very confident to put up new without tags. I checked it, it's got no stains. It doesn't smell funny. There's no tearing, nothing like that. But just a plain white Masters shirt right there. These things can go for like $25, $30. I paid $7 for it, which is a bit much, but I personally have never bought this brand before, so I want to see how good it does, so I can definitely look out for it in the future. This right here is a Caribbean Joe. It was $1. This is another filler shirt. These don't go for much, but I just want to fill my store up with stuff. So it's just a cool like Hawaiian type tribal shirt. It was only $1, but the buttons are really nice and it's a nice big size. These I'm gonna lot together. These are 2 Abercrombie men's XL shirts. So they're both the same size. So I'll just put these up together. It's just some blue stripe Abercrombie shirts. Again, $1 a piece. Put those up as a lot for 2. Now this one is interesting. So it's a size medium and it's a Levi's shirt. And I have to learn and I have to really do some research on this, but I'm pretty sure this is a vintage Levi's shirt. And the reason why I say that is I'm going off of the name, and I could be wrong, you guys can correct me, but Levi's is spelled out with a big capital E. And I know you're supposed to watch for big E's on Levi's. And on top of that, it says it is made in the USA. So that's another thing to look out. So it says Levi Strauss at the bottom, or Strauss & Co, whatever. Yeah, this thing was $1. So I don't know what it's gonna go for. I know it's worth more than $1, and I'm pretty sure it's vintage. I gotta do a little bit more research on it, but I'm pretty sure. And if it is, yeah, maybe upwards of $40, $30 to $40 I'm thinking on that. Last shirt is a Brooks & Dunn's women's shirt. To me, this is really ugly, but I hope somebody likes it. So Brooks & Dunn has just got really cool shirts just in general. This one's a women's. Paid $10 for this one, which is pretty expensive, but Brooks & Dunn shirts, they seem to go for a lot. They're like all over the place with $30, $40, $50, maybe even more. And let's see, I believe this is the last thing. This one my mom actually bought. She said, I'll buy it for you, you sell it, see what you can do. Because I didn't want to spend the $10 on it because I don't know purses, like at all. But she does. And she said, oh no, this is like a $50 purse. So this is made by Trinity Ranch. It's a pretty cool purse. So it's brown and this is real horsehair. So check this out. I don't know, you girls can tell me. Would you pay $50 for this? I paid $10, so I'll sell it to you for $60. But it's got all kinds of pockets on the inside. It's got the brand, zippers everywhere, everything. And it's really nice, real leather. I mean, this is definitely worth more than $10, even if I didn't know the brand. So I'll have to do a little bit of research on it. And it's got a magnet clasp. That doesn't work. There it goes. Anyways, so we'll see. I'll put it up there for like 45, 50 bucks, see what it does. Shipping on it is gonna be a little bit expensive just because it's bulky, but it shouldn't be too bad. And I guess that's it, guys. So I'm wrapping up the day. There's my thrift and my garage sale haul. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the channel so you can get notified when I have new videos come out. If you're new to the channel, I go over my thrifting and my resales, as well as talking about being a corrections officer of 9 years. I recently just resigned from that job, so now I'm pursuing this as a reseller. So if you like corrections officer and prison stuff, check out those videos. And yeah, guys, share the video if you liked it, and I guess that's it. I'm gonna go pick up the kids from school here in a little bit and call it a day. What are you doing, Vader? What are you doing? Goodbye.